What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Charlotte Hornets GM mode. Year number 2. We had such a great off season with this team. 3 first-round draft picks. Actually 4, because we traded one back, I think. Or did we only have 3? We might only have 3 first-rounders and 2 second-rounders. Might have been how it wound up working out. I don't exactly remember how many first and seconds, but we have 5 rookies, 4 or 5 rookies on this team, and they absolutely look amazing. And starting off year number 2, we are talking to our man Miles Bridges about a possible contract extension. He wants $60 million. All right, he wants $60.81 million. I'm not willing to really offer that. Cap room wise, we're in trouble a little bit, I think, especially next year. Next year is going to be a very interesting year. As far as what we're going to do with this team, I'll give you a 3-year contract, front load it, and I'll offer you this. I'll front load the contract, 3 years. What do you think? All right. Okay, I can live with that. Thanks for hashing this out with me. Awesome. Able to get Miles Bridges on a little bit of a cheaper deal. We did update the untouchables. Like I said, a lot of these guys are just our rookies. All right, Franklin Hughes. All right, huge shooting guard, 75 overall. At 20 years of age, we picked him with the 17th overall pick in this draft, and this man looks to be taking this league by storm. We possibly could have just drafted our entire lineup in just one singular draft. Second up is Miguel Ramos. This man from Puerto Rico is the stud. He's a stud. He's a stud. I don't care what you say. Miguel Ramos is an absolute stud. Picked him up to 24th overall in this last draft. He's only 19, so plenty of time to grow. He's our highest overall rookie, and I think he's 2nd or 3rd in the depth chart for small forward, so he's probably going to play a little bit of power forward this season. But I think he should have a pretty good rookie season. I'd be extremely surprised if we don't wind up winning Rookie of the Year. Obviously, Miles Bridges just signed him to a contract, 82 overall. He is our highest overall player on this team, besides for Hayward. But Hayward, I only brought in because that's what our owner wanted us to do. It wasn't something I actually wanted to go and do. Rex Bridges, pick number 10. He was our center, 74 overall from Central Florida, 21. He's one of our older draft picks, but Rex still could turn into something. We got two centers at 23 years of age, and then we got Steve Adams at 28 years. So he already matches up with one of our young 23-year-old centers. So we're probably going to get rid of one center, and then we'll battle out back and forth between Rex Bridges and the other guy. All right, we got Isaiah Blair, pick number 23 in the 2nd round. He's a power forward, 74 overall from New Mexico, also 19 years of age. So by the time this guy is 20 or 21, 22, he should be low 80s. I would imagine out of this guy's development as well. I got no one on the trading block and no one on the target list, but it's time that we get some of our tasks, so let's start talking. Let's start here in our limousine with our head coach. There's too much fresh talent in the locker room. Without someone to lead them, we need more veteran players on the locker room. No, I feel pretty good about the roster and don't really want to change the chemistry that we have. And I don't want to mess with the chemistry whatsoever. I feel like the rookies are the ones that'll suffer, but I hope you change your mind. I mean, that could possibly be, rookies could be in a little bit of danger, but I'm pretty happy with how our roster is shaking out. Again, head coach wants to talk to us. We're getting a bunch of more tasks. All right. So you didn't get rid of them? Rid of who? The team loves them. Everyone spoke up for them when I asked around. Sure, but this was not supposed to be a democracy. Decision was made. You can fuck right off with whatever decision you were talking about, alright, bud? Twin Olsen now, CFO, going to give us a goal, alright? I've been seeing too many empty seats in the arena. Let's get our attendance to be the top in the league. Number one is going to be tough, but absolutely, I think we can trim ticket prices just a little bit uh, while making more money in total. Yep, I think that'll work great. I look forward to seeing ticket price total. And then Drew Samuel wants to talk our governor. Our attendance has been good, but I want to see it even better. I want you to fill the house most of the games this season. So again, another attendance goal. Going to be very interesting. I mean, I'll promise to do it, but attendance is attendance. So this season's going to be, let's see, top 10. We're currently 19th rated. And sell out 32 home games this season out of 41. That'll be interesting. If our team does good, then we should be able to get there. But if our team does not perform up to expectation, anyways, it's not going to be the greatest event. Sponsorships, can't sign sponsorships. Currently signed. Awesome. So all of our sponsors are still signed with us, so that's great, great. Let's get some players over here in the mentorship. Get those younger players. Where is he? Where's our man? All right. So Miguel Ramos, the mentee, is going to be getting mentored by. Let's see. Play small forward. Gordon Hayward. Yeah, that would be good. Hayward, 31. He's the older player. Definitely would help out a lot. Has a lot of bronze stars. So we'll go with relentless finisher. We'll go with difficult shots. And any one of these get a big boost? No, no. All right. So consistent finisher, contact finisher, cross key scorer, catch and shoot, pick and roll, clutch shooter, dead eye. Hot start, bailout. God, I don't even know what half of these do. Let's go with pick and roll. Pick and roll is a big thing in basketball, so I think pick and roll should help a lot. So Hayward's going to be with Ramos. Perfect, perfect. Let's get around the league again. Ronald doesn't need anyone. He's now in the G League. Rex could use one. Isaiah Blair. Franklin Hughes, shooting guard. Another shooting guard, Malik Monk. Yeah, 5 bronze stars out of Monk. We also got this point guard, though. Yeah, I think the shooting guard, Franklin Hughes, we're going to put with, yeah, Fred Van Fleet instead. Ooh. Interceptor, silver. Yeah, none of the silvers get a bigger touch here. Go with hot start, flexible release, and pro touch. Those will be the 3 that we will go after with Franklin Hughes. Perfect. Next up, Isaiah Blair, power forward. We do got PJ. Washington. Could teach him a thing or two, and I think that's what we're going to wind up doing. PJ, you're going to be teaching this man. Corner specialist. Ice in veins. And then we'll do pump fake maestro. Alright, we'll do that. You find someone for Rozier, point guard or shooting guard or someone. Something for Rozier to mentor. Someone for Rozier to mentor. We could do Ronald Knox. Yeah, let's do Knox. Knox, you are going to be taught by Rozier. You're going to do flashy passing. Being a point guard. Quick first step. And floor general. Yeah, floor general as well. And then we got Rex Bridges, who's going to be mentored by the man himself, Steve Adams. All right, you're already bronze for some of these. Good. We'll get him with the brick wall. We'll hit him with the rebound chaser as well. And then we also got the worm. So we'll go worm, brick wall, rebound chaser, and worm. Get all those gold attributes with Rex. I think that would help him out a lot. And that's how we'll do the mentorship. I think that's how we'll handle the mentorship. Now we do got a game today against the not Buffalo, against the Chicago Bulls. Without a doubt, I'm going to be in them. But before we do, we are going to bump up these prices. Trying to get a little bit more revenue in this team, you know. And now we're going to be taking on the Chicago Bulls in the first ever game of the season. Let's get on into this one. Alright, so not the greatest start to the season, not the greatest start at all. Defensively, we looked extremely poor, and offensively, I mean, we looked decent. Offensively, decent. Defensively, we looked absolutely horrific. I did not realize that Steve Adams was so slow running up and down the court, and then Ramos looks funky as well. These big boys, man, they got to learn how to be a little bit swifter, a little bit quicker, you know. You guys kind of know what I'm saying. Twin Olsen wants to have a conversation with us, so meeting room. All right, see what he wants. I just checked the prices. We're selling in the stadium, and they're way too low. Do me a favor and increase that. All right, yeah, I'll do that. Glad to hear it. Yep, perfectly fine with increasing the pricing again, even though you told me to lower the pricing. So that way we can sell more tickets. Whatever. I'll do whatever you want. You want me to increase prices for you? There you go. Prices increase. Twin, you want to talk to me? There you go. Your prices have been increased. You want to thank me? Yeah. Thanks for raising the prices. You're welcome. You got it. I wish everything you wanted me to do was this easy. Yeah. It's an understatement, man. That's an understatement. Trying to run this team was not easy. And the turnaround, I'm hoping goes a little bit easier than what we've been having to deal with so far. But let's get on through. No. I wanna play our first home game, or at least I wanna watch our first home game. So not end of the week. Just do something. Facilities. Can we pick a different? Oh, we can. We picked a second facility. I did not mean to select you. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I selected luxury suites, so gives VIPs a first-class treatment, creating an extravagant scent of deluxe suites. Bonus increases positive relationship changes with sponsors. So our sponsors are really going to like us. I should have went with ad space. Yeah, I probably would go with ad space. Front office, I think, is going to be the last facility that we get to increase revenue and increase branding. So maybe concessions and then ad space. Maybe that's how we'll go. Maybe ad space will be the last one. I'm not entirely sure. So there we nope. Still gotta do something. All right. Pricing again. Still too low. Still too low. Still too low. All right. How about that? There you go. There we are, finally. All right, now let's jump into our home opener here in Charlotte. Hopefully it turns out a little bit differently. Actually, I know what I need to do. Coach game plan, yeah. Let's see what you guys got going on here. So Van Fleet with Monk, Hayward, PJ Washington with Steve Adams. That's good. Small forward. Yeah. Miles Bridges could jump in here, though. Push out you. Yeah. So we'll do that. Hayward, and we'll put Bridges in. So starting lineup will be Fleet, Monk, Bridges, Haywards, Adams. I mean, you can play center, but no. 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 Terry Rozier, you're fine. Ramos, yep. Hughes, and then Blair. Then we got Hairstein and Rex Bridges down here. Bridges not even playing, man. Damn, that sucks. So that rookie's not even playing. That's a little unfortunate. But there we go. Got that all set up. Now it's time for our home opener. A little change to our lineup. And we're not taking on such a... they still got some good players, but they look like they're a little bit worse. They do got the rookie Ivan Rabb, though. Is that going to push them over the edge, or will the Charlotte Hornets have their answer? Alright, so we have a little bit of technical difficulties. Accidentally did not pick CPU versus CPU. Couldn't find an option to switch it back to CPU versus CPU. So we're going to have to go with this simcast here. All right, Malik Monk makes a 24-foot three-pointer. Let's speed it up a little bit, up to speed 2. Dinwiddie coming on in, dribbling over to Butler. All right, Butler trying to make some moves over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddle is going to lay it up and make it, making it a 4-3 game. Adams inbounding it to Monk. Monk over to Bridges. Bridges over to Monk. Monk gets the puck pass taken away by Rab, stolen for a layup there. Hayward inbounds it to Fleet, pass it over to Monk. Now Monk over to Hayward. Hayward down low, tossing it on up, and there was a foul with no basket made. Hayward's first shot is good, and the second shot is a miss. Butler with the rebound over to Hero, who's wide open but misses the shot. Adams with the rebound over to Van Fleet, who makes a three-pointer. There we go, 7-6 ball game. Dinwiddie to Butler. Butler now takes a shot, miss. Monk with the rebound. Monk over to Hayward. Hayward slams it home for 2 points. Tyler Hero over to Butler. Butler now coming in. Shot up, miss. Hayward with the rebound. Hayward over to Monk. Monk over to Bridges. Bridges back to Monk over to Hayward. Back to Monk, and Monk gets fouled there. Shooting foul on Tyler Hero. Monk, first shot is a miss, and second shot is made. 10-6 ball game. Dragic over to Bender, over to Akpala, over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich comes in and makes the 2 points. Fernando over to Monk. Monk over to Rozier to the third, over to Ramos. Ramos taking his time, getting something set up over to Monk. Monk, screen pass, no. Takes one shot up and made! 21-foot jumper. Dragic coming on in. Sets it up and misses his layup. Rozier over to Monk. Fast break, back to Rozier. Rozier pulls up for the 16-footer and makes it. Akpala over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich bringing it on over to Dragic. Dragic pulls up and makes it. There you go. Rozier the third, now over to Ramos. Ramos over to Monk. Monk driving the basket, but misses it. Dragic with the rebound. Dragic now trying to make a move, getting set up at the point. Holding on to the ball, pass over to Abadabio, who gets it taken away by Rozier. Rozier, buzzer beater, missed. And that is going to end it for the first quarter. 14-10 is our ball game. As now Hughes has the ball over to Rozier, over to Washington, who puts it up for an easy 2 points. Dragic now with the ball over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich backing in Hughes, and he's able to make the layup. Ramos inbounds it to Rozier. Rozier over to Ramos. Ramos over to Rozier. Rozier waiting over to Ramos. Ramos pulls up and makes his first 2 points of the game. Dragic now coming on for the opposite, over to Bogdanovich, who misses it, but Abidabio is able to rebound it and get the 2 points. Rozier has the ball up top over to Blair, over to Ramos. Ramos coming on in, backing the defender down, and misses. Dragic now on the fast break the other way, down low to Bender, who misses. Washington with the rebound over to Ramos, who shoots it for 3 and makes the basket. Bender inbounding it to Bogdanovich. And there's going to be a timeout called for the Heat. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh. Alright. So Bam Adebayo impounding it into Dinwiddie. I'm just going to call him Bam. Hero now with the ball. Hero over to Butler. Butler misses the 3. Van Fleet with the rebound over to Hayward. Hayward over down low to Adams, who misses. Bridges with the rebounds back to Adams. Adams over to Hughes. Hughes pulls up and makes the 24-foot three-pointer. Rab over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie over to Butler. Butler backing down the man. Pulls up and makes the layup. Bridges over to Fleet. Fleet over to Hughes. Hughes over to Fleet. Fleet over to Adams, over to Hughes, over to Fleet. Fleet, screen from Adams, making a move. Pulls up, misses. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie now coming on in. Pulls up for the layup and makes it. for 2 points. Hayward inbounds to Hughes, over to Van Fleet. Fleet to Bridges. Bridges making some moves on Butler. Over to Van Fleet again. Pulls up, missed shot, but Adams gets the rebound and he puts home the layup. Dinwiddie over to Hero. Hero now down to Bender. Bender over to Dinwiddie, who pulls up, miss. Bridges with the rebound. Bridges the other way, pulls up, misses. Butler with the rebound now on the fast break the other way. He pulls up top, allowing people to catch up with him. As now he's waiting for a play to get set up. Screen for Butler. Butler pulls up and makes the screen shot. Bridges from Van Fleet, who pulls up for the halftime shot, and no good. No good. No, he didn't make the buzzer beater. Adam over to Van Fleet. Fleet over to Bridges. Over to Monk. Monk pulls up, misses. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Over to Butler. Butler now down to Hero. Hero pulling back up to the three-point line. Over to Butler. Butler down to Abadeo, who misses. Adams with the rebound, who passes over to Fleet. Fleet pulls up and misses it, but Adams able to put the layup away, or the rebound. Dinwiddie over to Butler. Butler down low, rebound, miss, but is rebounded by the Heat. And Tyler Hero is going to be the man that's going to put that away. Van Fleet over to Bridges. Bridges gets his pass stolen away by Bam, and Hero tries to pull up but gets fouled. Makes his first one, and his second one is made as well. Ramos inbounded it to Rozier. Rozier over to Ramos. Ramos gets the ball taken away. And they're going to miss that, but he's going to get fouled on his way up. Bogdanovich makes his first one, and he makes his second one as well. Fernando over to Rozier. Rozier over to Monk, back to Rozier. Rozier making a move, screen, pulls up, misses, but it is put away. The putback shot by Miguel Ramos. Tragic over to Rozier, over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich pulls up for the layup and makes it. 30-28 ball game. Rozier over to Monk, over to Ramos. Ramos pulls up for the three, and he makes it. Atta boy. Rozier guarding Dragic. Bogdanovich pulls up and makes his 2-point conversion. Washington inbounds it to Rozier. Rozier over to Monk. Monk over to Ramos, over to Rozier, over to Ramos. Back to Monk. Monk pulls up, misses, and rebound by Bam, who passes over to Dragic, over to Bogdanovich, who misses the three-pointer. Ramos over to Rozier, who misses it three-pointer, but Fernando puts it back up and makes the rebound. And that's going to be a timeout now on the Heat, with about a minute and a half remaining in this third quarter. Score 35-30. As now we're inbounding it. Akapalo over to Dragovic, over to Bogdanovich again from Dragic. Jesus, these names. Ramos over to Hughes. Hughes now getting set. Over to Ramos. Ramos pulls up and he makes the three-pointer. Bogdanovich now coming on in. Screen by Dragic. Bogdanovich over to Dragic. Dragic lays it up and makes it, but he gets fouled as well. Possible 3 points here, and he does put the extra point away. Blair into Van Fleet. Van Fleet over to Bridges, over to Van Fleet. Over to Blair. Blair pulls up, misses. Abadeo with the rebound, but gets it stolen away by Steve Adams, who puts it up for 2 points. Blair guarding Butler. Butler waiting, calling his plays. Screen pass, pulls up and misses, but he was fouled. Never mind, end of third quarter, I lied, was no foul. Rab inbounds it to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie over to Butler. Butler lays it up and makes it for 2. 40-37, 3-point game. Van Fleet over to Bridges. Bridges over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet's getting set, trying to find something, anything. Over to Adams. Now Adams going to lay it up and make it. Tyler Hero coming on in. Hero screened. Oh, he gets his shot blocked though by Steve Adams. The Heat Rab pulls up for 2 points. No good. Hayward comes on in and makes his 2 points though. Dinwiddie guarded by Van Fleet. Pass over to Butler, over to Hero, over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie over to Butler. Butler pulls up, no good by Abadeo. Able to get that rebound and makes it and gets fouled and puts the extra point away. Van Fleet now coming on in over to Monk, over to Bridges, over to Adams. Adams double teamed now over to Hayward. Pulls up, misses. Hero with the rebound coming on in. Over to Dinwiddie, over to Hero. Hero over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, layup, miss. Here comes Monk on the fast break the other way. Pulls up, missed, and rebounded by Butler. Butler over to Abadeo, who pulls up and misses. Hayward over to Van Fleet, over to Monk. Monk go down to Adams, backing down his opponent and makes the 2 points. 46-40, 2 minutes on the remaining. Butler coming on in, and there's a timeout called by the Heat. Whew. What a crazy game so far. Charlotte, though, looking pretty good. The rookie's looking a much better game number 2. Rab inbounding it into Butler. Butler guarded by Bridges. Over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich over to Butler. Butler, screen, pass, shot, misses. Abadeo with the rebound, and he makes the layup. Or then that is now going to be a timeout called by the Hornets. All right. Washington inbounds it to Fleet. Fleet over to Adams. Adams puts away the layup. Rab inbounding it to Butler. Now Butler getting set. Put it over to Bogdanovich, miss, Abadeo, grab. And he puts it away, and the extra point is good as well. Washington, inbound to Fleet over to Monk. Monk down to Washington. Washington backing down his opponent. Pulls up, and gets fouled. Makes his first extra point, and second extra point is good as well. 52-45. About a minute left in this game. Butler making some moves down to Abadeo, who gets it stolen away by Adams. Monk now with the ball. Down low, killing time. Down to Van Fleet, who rebound, lays it on up. Monk gets the assist there. Butler coming on in. Abadeo, 2 points. Good for him. 52-47. Van Fleet now coming on down. Down, pass it over to Monk. Back to Fleet. Over to Bridges. Over to Adams. Adams over to Fleet. Over to Monk. Pulls up and makes the 3-pointers. And Heat are going to use their final timeout with 21.9 seconds remaining on the clock. Alright, so here we are. Bender inbounding it to Vincent. And no good, but the rebound is grabbed by the Heat. And that should do it, as now we just need to run out the clock. Ramos with the ball over to Hughes. Hughes over to Herrenstein. And like I said, that is going to do it. Our Charlotte Hornets are going to walk away the victors today. And that's going to do it for this episode, boys. Hope you all enjoyed everything. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. If not, it's not the end of the world. Till next time, guys. See you later.